You flew cross-country from Ontario, California through Denver last night. Here we go. McDavid wins the opening faceoff from Anton Lundell. Both teams with 12 guys in their lineup that suited up for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final 158 days ago. Florida closed it out with a 5-1 win. A late scratch Aaron Ekblad. So actually the Panthers just have 11 from that game. Bouchard able to hold the puck in, a drive, and that squeezes through Bobrovsky. Jack Roslovic, a stunning goal, 25 seconds into the game, an absolute muffin, and Bobrovsky let it slither past him. 1-0 Oilers.
It's a little stumble by Seth Jones as he goes back for the puck. He falls, allows Savoy to get on the puck. And it's Roslovic that knows that Savoy's heading towards the net, just spins, shoots. It's that keep in by Bouchard that makes this play happen. And I think for Bobrovsky, he probably felt this puck was going to be tipped by Savoy as it went by him. It didn't, and it goes.
But Seth Jones able to regain. The two-time defending Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. 8-2-1 this year on home ice. They've been tough, and the Oilers finishing up a 7-game, 12-day road trip. Will they have enough in the tank? Wrap around in front, and it's eventually poked home Lundell. Skinner felt like his pad was shoved across the line. But for now, the game is tied at 1.
Around and throws it back across the grain in the blue paint. Watch this. And once he does, now what Stuart Skinner doesn't like is the fact that this right here, he gets shoved. But I'll tell you, this stick by Lundell looks like it kind of goes underneath on the first take. One jab, second jab. There's no question there's contact there, but the puck.
Hard-charging Matt Savoy, defended by Balenskis. Tied at 1. Lundell from Samoskevich at 6:30. Here's Bouchard, wide open. Roslovic scores again, beating Bobrovsky inside the right post, and what a response from Edmonton. Just 36 seconds after Lundell had tied it. Roslovic's second of the first period.
The manufacturer offensive goals since coming to the Edmonton Oilers and signing. And here's just a forecheck again. It's Darnell Nurse, the defenseman, that gets all the way down in there. Great fake here by Evan Bouchard.
For the Wild, who are on a bit of a tear lately, rising up the standings. Here's a wraparound effort, and Skinner able to freeze it. And now some pushing and shoving. Kulak.
This is going to get ugly.
Yeah, here we go. We've got a fight. Frederick and Greer.
Old teammates in Boston.
And Greer just took him down with a double leg takedown, and Frederick ends up on top of him and throwing punches. He didn't like that move from Greer.
No. And you know, like, they've gone at it already. It was Frederick that had a pretty good pop on Greer earlier. No friends on
Carter
the pond.
Verhaeghe. Look at this shot on Verhaeghe that Emberson lands. Right? Coming. We lost it.
But some action.
There it is.
Put him down, get him out of your blue paint. Greer with a couple swipes and a couple punches, and then Frederick comes in and says, I'll take care of this. Good to see that. Instant reaction.
They're giving Greer a 10-minute misconduct. Is that for the double leg takedown?
Probably, yeah. The old Nick Vakota takedown. Boy, he could slam guys back in the day. And I'll tell you what, it was punishing. I don't know if it was for that or something else, but maybe it is for that. Two-legged takedown on Frederick, who dropped the gloves, and he'll be escorted out as
in from the right-hand side. McDavid 4-on-4. McDavid and Draisaitl operating with a lot of ice out there. A little pick by Draisaitl. Here's McDavid. Sharp. Florida's won 12 of the previous 17, including all 4 in the regular season. Lundell to Marchand. Backdoor play, and another save by Skinner. Draisaitl. Beautiful feed. McDavid to the net. A backhander save. Bobrovsky. Sent in deep. Savoy. Shot deflected wide. Got it back. Savoy pushed it out. Nurse. He'll dish off. Get it back. One-timer. Redirected. Ekholm shoots and scores. And Edmonton grabs a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, this has a lot to do with Matt Savoy here on the entry. Speed on the entry, but also making plays. Good play by Tomasik to keep this alive right here. Second effort, gets a skate bounce right to Savoy again. And then this one here, trying to make a play. Good little pass by Henrique back to him, and he shovels this back to the point. This is keeping the play alive over and over. That gives you more time in the zone. Eventually, it's Ekholm that comes down from the point on the blast by Darnell Nurse. He finds it in the slot. Changes.
Trophy, if not winner, candidate at least after the 2025 playoffs.
10 goals, 20 points, Gene, as Florida claimed its second successive cup and winds one wide of the net. Rebound, Balinskis turns and fires, and that was a dangerous tip, and then a rebound and a great right pad save made by Skinner. Hyman, big hit. He went stumbling down, centering pass. Bennett shoots point blank, and another quality save made by Skinner.
He's just deflects it wide.
I thought you were going to go super fly out of the Sprex box if Clattenburg had scored there. What a save by Skinner off the draw against Luke Conant. Laid high off the short glass. That was flirting with disaster from Gregor, but it stays on the surface. And here's Podkolzin from Draisaitl. Shoots and scores over the right shoulder of Sergei Bobrovsky, and it's 4-1 Edmonton. Another bad angle goal, and that's going to do it for Sergei Bobrovsky. Daniil Tarasev is coming into this game.
For this one, he just catches Bobrovsky, not ready for this shot. Look how early he was down. There wasn't a lot of space.
Samoskevich trying for one last look here, 5-on-4, and shot redirected wide of Skinner, and that will do it for the Florida power play. One-timer score. Samoskevich with Tomášek just coming out of the box. Technically an even strength goal, and the Panthers are back in the game at 4-2.
And it's the entry by Samoskevich. That one's tipped a couple of times en route to Skinner. Bounces around. It's Bennett that eventually gets it. Little cell job right there. Again, similar we've seen already in this game. Looks like he's going to wrist it towards the net. Little snap pass right over to Samoskevich on the one.
Re-enters the zone. Still a minute on the penalty to Kulak. Here's Lundell. Shot, save, Skinner. Rebound, score. Reinhart. Play goal, and the Panthers have trimmed Edmonton's lead to 4-3.
An incredible goal scorer in this league. That gives him one more than Leon Draisaitl since 23-24, the start of the season, with 108. And, you know, just the way he knocks this out of the air, Lundell has a little too much time here to walk in. I mean, that's a good angle to take that shot. It's handled by Skinner, but the rebound in the air and the one hop, it's Reinhart. Just swings to the backhand. That look says it all by Chris Knobloch.
Florida has outshot Edmonton 19-7 in this second period. Forsling attempted clear, and a one-timer ripped on net by McDavid. A save, Tarasov. Emerson. Podkolzin from Mangiapane. Hard to the net, and a tough save made by Tarasov.
I think she could be an analyst because I think she got it right off the bat.
Gene, evidently straight out of the Tony Montana. So we go inside, 3 minutes to play. At center, he'll fire it in deep. Verhaeghe going to the bench is Tarasov. Paul Maurice wasting no time. The net is empty, and Connor McDavid's going to score. 5-3 Edmonton. McDavid's 10th of the year and first point of the night.
Starts pumping the Pistons. Good job here in the wall. Hard play on the wall. One good steal by McDavid. Strong stick. Empty net. Instead of trying to fire it from distance, he just gets skating and makes sure that it gets into the net. It's always tough trying to pick that time to get your goaltender to the bench, and this time it's back.
That went off Marchand's stick and almost trickled home. Marchand on and shot in by Samoskevich. Draisaitl to Ekholm. He'll fire. Ahead. One touch over to Savoy. Out wide. Shoots and scores. And that'll do it. A good look from Janmark, and Savoy will end the competitive phase of this one. 6-3 Oilers, a pair of empty netters to seal the deal.
Not necessarily on the score sheet, but he has been active and noticeable, and he gets this puck here. Nice little move with speed, and just buries it into the open net. Good job to swing in, pick it up with the one hand on the backhand side, and just get a little distance separated from Bennett. The hard-fought games, the close games they've had, 10 games that have gone to overtime and shootout. And they're going to get their first regulation win in a long time.
6-3 Edmonton. That's your final from Amerant Bank Arena.